Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Beyond Supernatural. I am Michele on behalf of Indie Radio and the Indie Geek. And here with me, we're going to be talking about season finale and all things supernatural. And joining me is the lovely Toni Coangelo.
Good evening, everyone.
And we have the birthday girl, Jen.
Bye.
And we have the lovely Tory Rush.
Hello, everyone.
We will be using a lot of sound effects in Google Effects tonight. So we need to, because this season finale made me an emotional hot mess. Basically, I'm just going to go into my thoughts and I'll get everybody else's thoughts. And then we're going to actually, tonight too, we're going to be replaying the Supernatural parody. If you guys have not seen this, it was hysterical. It was completely hysterical. And we're going to play it tonight. So what I thought about the season finale, I thought it was pretty amazing. It was emotional. It was literally, I was an emotional wreck from the get-go. Sam and those puppy dog eyes, I will say all the actors knocked it out of the park. That was just the most emotional stuff that I've ever seen from this cast. Especially Jared and Jensen. Jensen, like I've said in previous episodes that we've done, has done a remarkable job with his Mark of Cain, with the whole Mark of Cain storyline. He really upped his game, and we all knew that he was pretty underrated, and both he and Jared are underrated, but I will just say Jensen has been stellar this entire season. This is some of the best work that I've ever seen, especially in the season finale with him. Ruth Connell was hysterical. I'm so glad that she is coming back next season. I can't tell you. I never thought that I'd be rooting for, yeah, go Rowena. Queen, are you a queen of hell? What are you now?
Bella.
Hello, Bello.
We tried to say he agreed with you about Jensen, but he's not crazy about Rowena, what she did.
Oh, it's okay, Bello. Okay. Obviously, Bello is not Team Rowena. But what were everybody else's thoughts? And we'll just go around, and we will start with the birthday girl.
Hold on, sorry.
Okay.
I lost my charger, but I got it back.
Okay.
I'm good. Okay, so I loved it. I was a nervous wreck the whole time because I was just thinking I just didn't want Cass and Crowley to die. So I was like this almost the whole time. But I watched it a couple times after. I watched it on Hulu Plus the next day. That's when I actually saw it. Agrees with me.
Yeah.
But I just thought, first of all, the acting was phenomenal. And one of the things that I actually felt bad for was when Rowena actually finally admitted that she loved this kid, and the look on Crowley's face made my heart break. I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad for Crowley right now. I'm like, which is weird because he's a demon or whatever he is now. I don't know, but and he so you wouldn't think you would feel bad for a demon, but yeah, I felt really bad for him, and
yeah.
And it was I'm kind of, and then what happened with the two of them, Cass and Crowley fighting or looking like they're about to, and it's Cass don't, and I'm like, oh gosh, and then they just left it like that. I was like, seriously, and now we have to wait till October? It's
this is why it's called Hellatus.
I know. It's crazy.
Is it me? Has it? No, it's always been in October, hasn't it?
Maybe it has. I don't know. It just seems.
I think this is. I think it has been in October. I'm trying to think. I think the fall, this past fall, last fall, didn't it premiere in October?
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it did. I guess I'm just used to like shows starting in September from like a while back. You know what I mean? That's when they used to start.
I know. I know.
It was like I actually tweeted. I forget who I tweeted, one of the writers or somebody, and I said, can we just all pretend that it was once upon a time and there's black smoke that's going to make them go into this fairy tale world, and that's all that's going to happen? Like, I don't know if they actually saw that because I don't think I got a response, but because the last time I remember black smoke like that, it was once upon a time, you know, and like when the spell that Regina put on, like, you know.
That's so true.
But oh well.
Toni, well, you know what, Tori, what were your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was great acting. I mean, I enjoyed the whole episode, actually. I wasn't lost. I knew what was going on.
She's learning how to do her job.
Finally!
Yeah.
I really think that witch lady was she's really beautiful. Like, if she could be any prettier, I'd have to hate her.
Oh, Rowena, Rupi Connell?
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She's awesome. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yeah.
If you saw one of her videos that she posted on Twitter when she was, it was like a video tweet to the fans. She is so soft-spoken with that accent. It was just like, wow, and she's a sweetheart.
She did an interview today, and I didn't catch all of it, but she did it an interview today with Winchester Brothers, the fan site, and she was absolutely adorable. And you can catch a bunch of her stuff. She did those tweets for like Who Say. She does these Who Say chats also, and she did a great interview a few weeks ago. Her and Travis for AfterBuzz TV. What? She's just a doll.
I think, though, one of the things that I liked the best about it was Death.
Is he not the coolest? I wonder what's going to happen now with that.
I don't know, because they found a different way. But I liked how he gave all the fattening Mexican food to that guy. He's like, it's all the bad fat. You'll love it.
Tori, we will show you. There are Death loves in Supernatural, played remarkably by Julian Richlands. He loves junk food. So for Dean to give him junk food, I was dying. I'm like, here we go. He's trying to bargain with him. He's giving him junk food. He's feeding the beast. He knows what he likes.
Well, one thing that I brought up to you, Michelle, but I wanted to bring up to everybody else, was the fact that Dean is indulging in a lot of alcohol lately. And even that little parody that you showed us the other day and was like, this is really cute, and it was, like, showed him drinking all the time. And I was like, is he an alcoholic? Like, or is this like the mark of Cain?
That has been, and the girls will say this too, it's been debated in previous seasons whether or not his character has been. But then they kind of got away from it after Swan Song, and then they didn't go back and revisit it, but I noticed in the Mark of Cain storyline, he's really drinking. I think that's to indulge his vices. It'll be interesting to see, well, Darkness, so I bet money he'll be drinking. He'll be really drinking the sauce next season.
Well, not that, like, I think he... okay, I mean, I indulge in a few alcoholic beverages a lot, so, like, I can't say that, like, oh, I'm...
No, but you have a good point, and that has been, no, you're absolutely right. If you go back in previous seasons, especially, like, in particularly, they stopped it with the Lisa storyline, per se, but in earlier, like when he came back from hell, season 4, because he was so down, he drank, and the other girls will say this too, he drank an awful lot. It was to the point of alcoholism. Like,
and he drank a lot after Bobby's death.
Yes, he did. He drank a lot. And he drank a lot, too, during, well, that was, Soulless Sam. He drank a lot during that, too. A lot. So it's not just, that's a good observation, but for some reason, I've seen the writers talk about it, and they've mentioned it at cons, but they've never they've never visited it. But it's clear that he's an alcoholic, and they've even called Bobby Singer's character an alcoholic because Bobby drank morning, noon, and night, constant.
Oh, okay. Who's Bobby?
He's played by Jim Beaver. When we start to go back and do the few episodes, he is like a surrogate father to the boys after their father dies.
Now, I've rewatched this episode twice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And each time I've watched it, for some reason, the same scene, I have looked away and I missed it. Did he kill that one dude that was like, whenever he was going after that vampire or whatever he... Okay, one thing I was lost about was, why the hell was he on a murder case?
Yeah, you're talking about Rudy, the other hunter?
Yeah.
He definitely killed, well, okay. I was like everybody else. Me and Toni we were live tweeting with everybody, and we were both like, what? And the consensus was, what the F? Rudy is a friend of theirs, and he's a fellow hunter, and he literally let that person kill Rudy. That was total Mark of Cain. He was off the freaking rails.
He was gun happy in this episode too, like.
Yeah. It's Mark of Cain. That was all Mark of Cain. All Mark of Cain.
I was like, why the hell did he kill him? Like,
it was Mark of Cain, and I think too part Mark of Cain, and I don't know if this was with anybody else, but I thought it was Mark of Cain plus a little bit of guilt, because when you saw him look in the mirror. And he was looking at himself in the mirror, and then he was reminded of himself a little bit. He kind of went back to himself, and he saw what he did to Cass. He saw previously what he had done to other people, but this is the first time, besides Cass, this affected somebody that he knew and cared about. So he realized, I think, I gotta, stop here.
I keep giggling because I look at Jen and I see this little party hat on.
I know, on the cake. I wear my devil horns on behalf of the king.
But he's not the devil. He's the king of hell. He's not the devil, though. He's the king of hell.
No, he is the king of hell. Exactly. And who knows, is he the king now? What the heck happened?
Well, obviously, if he's still alive, which I believe he will be. Yeah. Unless Rowena finds a way to change that. I mean, look, Abaddon tried before. What is it with these redheads trying to take over?
I know, it's all about the redheads.
Except for Charlie.
I know, Charlie. But we're going to talk a little bit about Felicia Day in a little bit, because we have news about Felicia Day that was told at VidCon.
I'm the new king or queen.
Yeah, she's the queen. All hail the queen. I don't know what it is about these redheads. I'm wondering, though, because of darkness,
Gingers are evil. No, I'm just kidding. Anybody who...
Yeah, gingers. Bella agrees. Bella's like, oh, hell yeah. Bella really does not like Rowena. My goodness. She's really nice, Bella. She's really nice.
Pretty evil character.
It's pretend.
I mean, she doesn't even love her own son.
I know.
Crowley has a big mommy issue. Like, he really does. He needs to kind of get over that a little bit.
Well, you know what? I felt bad. I did, in that instance, like Jen and everybody else, I felt for Crowley. That's the second time we've seen Crowley, like, with any kind of emotion. The first time was in season 8. It was season 8. Where when he was being exercised by Sam, and he starts to go through it. But then again, with his son. And hey, I just thought something. Rowena doesn't know about the son, y'all. She doesn't know.
I keep saying they need to meet sometime.
Yeah, she does not know about that. And Crowley does love his son.
Mm-hmm.
He truly does love his son. Yeah, that's a good point. And I don't know what it is about these redheads wanting to run hell. I really don't know. And what about speaking of death, I do wonder. This leaves what happened left so many doors open. Because we still have, and I didn't let Toni go, but with her thoughts on it. We got freaking Metatron walking around with that demon tablet too. This is not a good thing. Because that means the boys will need angels to bring the demons back from the darkness. Being that he has that tablet. And they're also going to need, I wonder if we'll see God, or Chuck, or whomever. If Chuck is not God, I'm wondering if God is somebody else.
Those are very good questions, very valid, good questions.
Yeah. I was like, And what were your thoughts? I'm just like rambling on. I'm like, I just had to I'm sticking in my head.
It's okay. Just on anything, or do you have a question for me and what I thought of?
Yeah, just overall thoughts and whatever you want to say.
Well, as we spoke the other day, I was very impressed with that episode. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but I mean, I told you, I saw a little bit of Ken Manners work in it, in the way it was filmed and everything. I liked it, and I mean, how can I say this? With when I saw what was happening between Dean and Sam, with Dean holding the Sith, I covered my mouth the whole time, and I was trying not to cry. It was emotional. It was good. There was a lot of action. But I was more I had more emotion about Cass. I'm really scared for him right now.
I am too, and I think we are finally. And we were all worried in the fandom where they were going all season with Cass. We kind of knew with Crowley to an extent, but even though we made it look like we didn't see him all that much, Wednesday's episode made a lot of sense in why they did that. So now he's going to be put in the forefront. But what we're about to see Misha Collins, I think, in his best work ever. I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with Misha Collins, because I think we have not seen we've seen great stuff from Misha, especially the Jimmy Novak and Cass and everything, the whole evolution of Cass.
And
We've
God.
never seen, and God, we have never seen him be a disciple of a witch before. This will be interesting, and how the boys will clearly, they're gonna need Crowley's help to save Cass. They're gonna need Crowley for that.
Yeah.
And this will be an interesting dynamic. It'll be an interesting dynamic with Mark Shepard's character with Crowley and Sam. That's gonna be killer because of what happened.
Oh yeah, Crowley's gonna be like, keep him the hell away from me or something.
Right.
I'm wondering also, would these demons that had, let's say, fallen, I'm wondering, I don't think Crowley's going to be able to control them, because with this spell that Rowena did, they're going to be under a whole different...
Yeah, this is Grand Coven. I got the impression this was Grand Coven stuff. So that's why I said, I literally said, I think she's the new Queen of Hell. I think whatever, she unleashed the beast. I think she unlocked darkness, also unlocked what Death was saying.
So do you think she's going to have the Mark of Cain then? Because she has this thing, do you think she's going to have the Mark of Cain?
I don't think she's going to have the Mark of Cain. Losing the Mark of Cain, if I remember what they've said, it always has there's always an effect. If you don't have that Mark of Cain, there's always an effect after. There's a reactionary thing to it. I think this opened up the Hell Gates. I think this is going to bring back Lucifer. I think it's going to bring back Michael. I think we're going to see Gabriel. I think we're going to see the Trickster. I think we're going to see all of them again.
Possibly Balthazar, too.
Yup.
Yup. I wanted to say I'm sorry, real quick, I wanted to say because of there's no Mark of Cain, the balance has shifted. It's not exactly like a yin and a yang anymore.
Nope, it's not. Nope, you're absolutely right. And what's also even more dangerous, Rowena has the Book of the Damned.
She's a dangerous weapon now.
She's a very frightening figure right now. She literally holds all that power. I think the Stein family is going to make a return. They're going to throw everybody at the Winchesters they can possibly throw in their enemies. And they may use loved ones against them, Maybe if the rumors are true about Charlie, maybe this isn't going to be a Charlie that we all know and love. Has anybody ever thought of that? Or even, if they need help with that demon tablet, there are no more prophets. What if they bring back Kevin?
Who's
Maybe they have Chuck too, but I don't know. About is it God?
Sorry, I was going to say, I think they should bring back Ash and Joe and Ellen, because could you see Ash cracking codices like crazy up in heaven or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, and I've always said this about, and Toni and I have talked about this and we've talked about this about Charlie's death. I think she's going to be more powerful dead to the brothers than alive, because she can learn. She knows codes. She is very thrifty. She's very smart. I can see her and Kevin and Ash probably as what we call the new Metatrons.
Mm-hmm.
The new scribes. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just thought of something.
Sure.
Light bulb.
Yeah.
Jen brought up about Ash. Could you imagine putting Charlie and Ash together, whether they're dead or alive?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
There's the code geeks.
Mm-hmm. Ship all the ships. All the ships.
That would be awesome.
All the freaking ships.
They would have too much fun together.
They would. Oh my goodness. But you know, I'm like, this is an all new arc. I didn't really think they were, you know, the darkness is going to be interesting. We've heard of the darkness before, so it's not like we don't know about it. We've heard about it tons of times. But I'm really wondering, too, this is like, the darkness is like the ending of all endings, so it's kind of bittersweet a little bit because it's kind of, you know, in a way, where else can they go with this after this storyline?
I think I know why they said that. How are they going to write themselves out of this one?
And Jeremy Carver, I'm like, at the end said, the boys, do you think the boys had it bad now? You know, this season, he goes, things are going to get much worse. I'm like, I hate you, Jeremy Carver. I mean, what if they're swallowed up in darkness and they don't come back as themselves?
Oh, that's a scary thought.
Especially Sam, because he's all troubled and everything.
Well, I don't know. He looked like he was really relieved.
He was relieved. Oh, he totally was relieved. That was the best performance that we've seen. But darkness took over, so it like swallowed them both up. So I'm just gonna, what happens after that? I mean, clearly something happens after that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good leaving off point for finale, though. Can I say that?
Absolutely, I agree 100%. Because you're left like, what the heck? And, you know, when they get out of it, clearly they're going to get out, the boys are, but in what state? Will it be, we're going to be dealing with possessed Sam or Dean, or both, or nothing? Or what are we going to get back, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they got swallowed by it. We'll see what happens.
And those were some awesome effects. I'm sorry. I know people were like, oh my goodness. I thought they were flipping awesome.
Yeah, me too.
I thought they were awesome. I just thought truly that was just such a great episode. And I do wonder about death. Like, how can you kill death? Can you technically kill death?
I hope not, because I like Billy Lynching.
I do too! But I'm like, what happens with death now that Dean killed death? I mean, is there another death? I mean, I thought that if he killed death, does Dean become death?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. They left a whole batch of questions. In the meantime, you know, Megatron has that demon tablet. Bobby is in heaven jail, as I call it. I don't know what the hell you would call that. Cass is like I don't know. I'm very worried about Cass. I did not like that. Crowley is just, he's going to be an emotional mess, but he's going to be hell-bent on destroying his mother at any cost.
Oh, this is for all the shippers out there.
Okay.
I wonder if Cass is going to be Rowena's pet.
I thought that. You know what?
You know, she doesn't like
all the Crowena fans.
Oh my God.
Crowena. Yeah, I thought about that. I'm like, why him? I actually, I thought it was going to be Sam, to be honest. But then when she did that with Cass, I'm like, you know what? She does really seem to like Cass. Oh yeah, she Yeah, she may have gotten herself a boy toy. Oh, Lord.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord. This will be entertainment. Ruthie, and I'll give you my thoughts on Ruthie. I didn't, when they first brought her in, I liked her character, but I didn't know where they were quite going with her. And I think how they wrote her, and I will say, how they wrote her, and how they introduced her this year, and how they've introduced Cole, which is played by Travis Aaron Wade, and Claire, have been so amazing. And I will just say, dear writers, the boys are, these characters are going to be coming back next year. Do not kill any more of them off. If anything, the boys need a family. They need a team of warriors right now. I understand that they need to lose characters for the greater good, and I get that because the bottom line is about two brothers, and I don't know if anybody else shares these thoughts. I think it's time, though, that to have the boys, in order to confront what they are about to confront, regardless of what we know, because we don't know anything, I think they're going to need all the hands that they can get for what they're about to go through. Yep, Cass agrees.
Got an agreement here.
I think they're going to need. I think they're going to need Joe and Ellen. Bring them back. We saw something that Ruthie Connell had said in the chat yesterday, because Rowena was very fond of Charlie, as we've talked about, that Rowena, if she had her way, has the power, apparently, to resurrect from bones.
Interesting.
She could do that.
She could. And maybe that is, we weren't going to say anything, but Bob Singer, who is one of the executive producers of Supernatural, was at GipCon last weekend and confirmed Felicia Day is coming back next year.
Oh, cool.
So, and he told people not to worry about it, that she was going to come back next year. Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah, I know. Amen. Amen. So Charlie fans, we don't know how she's going to come back, but in what way she'll be back, but she'll be back next year.
I hope it's in a powerful way. I
really think so too. Even if they make her bad, we have never seen her be bad. The only time, and I liked her as a badass toward the end of her human life. I really dug how they evolved her.
Well, especially when she came out of Oz, her id side came out of her. She was a badass too.
Yeah, that's what I liked. I liked the bad Charlie. Well, I liked the good Charlie too, but I liked the bad Charlie because she was just smart-assed and, take no prisoners. She was kick-ass, took names, and I dug that. I thought that was great, and I loved I loved her scenes in Dark Dynasty with the boys. She would never in the past, what I dug about her this time around is that as she's getting she got clearly more comfortable with the boys. And she literally told them what she thought. Whereas before, she would probably only do that with Dean a little bit because she was much more comfortable and she was closer with Dean. But she told Sam, no, you shouldn't have done what you did. You shouldn't have hid everything from Dean. It was wrong. She was pissed off at him. That was the first time we've ever seen her like that. So, there was definitely shades of badassery, and I loved her, that final scene with her with that knife. I did. No matter what, she went out kicking and screaming. She went out fighting like a hunter. I know there was a lot of people that did not like her character, but a lot of us did like her character. But they're going to bring her back, and I'm glad, because I really enjoyed that character a lot. Oh my. Does he have a thing about redheads? It's Felicia. She's a good one. She's a good person.
I think he should make a cameo.
He likes her.
Okay.
Let's have
He
the
likes Charlie.
let's have the doggies make a cameo tonight.
Yes, I know. Cass was making a cameo. And that's okay. They can always make cameos. Always.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. That's all right. He wants to talk. He has something to say about the season finale. Bello, what are your thoughts on the season finale?
Think about Rowena.
Nice.
Oh, I gotta do a walk here. Don't even go there.
Oh my goodness.
What about Charlie? That was a soft crowd. That means
Sam and Dean? Yeah, oh yeah. Uh-huh.
he's nodding his head. Yes.
Yes, yes. Cass? There's nothing for Cass.
Soft.
Oh, stop. He likes Cass. Crowley?
He's up on the wall.
Okay. Okay, that's a little soft. That's a little... Kane? Okay. He has a lot to say.
Huh?
He has a lot to say about this episode.
Yes, he does.
Your dog's not going nuts here to that other dog.
I know.
Ask me the doggy.
I'll be right back.
That's okay. Okay. All right.
That's adorable.
Clearly, Bello needs to, Bello has some business to take care of. But, as we were talking about the episode, but, I enjoyed, in particular, we talked about Jensen and Jared. And I will say this, there were facial expressions that Jared gave that were just, you can't even put that into, he acted without even saying words a lot of times in this episode. You could just hear the desperation in Sam. He just wanted closure, and he just wanted something to be done. And I did cry when I saw the note. I'm like, not again. This is like season 9 crap. Not again. I can't take it when he gave him baby. Like, here we go with another note. But
Sorry, my son just texted me.
What?
Somebody
texted me. He's like, I have nothing to do tomorrow. I'm so bored. I'm like, oh my god. World has ended.
She's like, next. What is with these people tonight?
Morning,
Yo, we're trying to do a show. No. I don't even care.
Dude, tomorrow.
I say that with my devil horns on. Yeah. Here we go.
I didn't do that one.
Yup.
You look so evil right there. You're like, ha ha ha.
I'm telling you, I got my devil horns on tonight.
Can you guys imagine?
Because I'm excited about the possibility of Lucifer coming back. I'm really excited about it.
Can you imagine if they were actually like actors or something?
We crazy.
Having too much fun.
I know. Too much. They're going to be like, are these girls drinking tonight when they watch this? Yep. No, I'm joking. Yeah, but to go back to the acting with Jensen and Jared, they were just so tremendous. I can't get over how great they were Wednesday. And those eyes, I was looking at the amount of gifts people were like, gifts people had, and Supernatural did a bunch of them where they were just showing like Jared's puppy eyes, and I think he's got a new term. I think they call him like the puppy. They're like, oh, there you go, Sam with those puppy dog eyes. I can't take it. And they're like, Dean, don't look at the puppy eyes. It's the puppy eyes. Just don't look at them. And then people had the gifts like, with Sam at that very point where he was like, I can, and I'm like, ah! But yeah, the acting was just stellar about that episode. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next season and what they bring. I'm wondering if that guy who has the immortality, is he really dead?
Good point. Well, I mean, did the spell? I guess the spell actually worked, right?
It worked, right?
Then yeah, I would think he is, I guess.
But can she revive him? She's so powerful now.
I don't know. If she could have Cass, if she controls Cass, maybe Cass could revive him for her.
Oh, that's true. And I'm still trying to figure out what I know. Clearly Cass is. She did something to Cass, but I wonder what Cass is now.
I don't know. I keep thinking that Crowley's going to try to trap him at one point, and they're going to try to cure him or something.
Oh, I think they will try to cure him. I think that definitely they're going to try to cure Cass, and they're going to need Crowley's help with that. Yeah, I can see that happening for sure, and yeah, it'll be just interesting. The ship of all the ships, Crowena. I think Crowena's got a new boy.
I want to call it Rostiel.
Nice.
That is nice. I like that. Rustiel.
Yeah.
The ship. Rustiel.
Like Destiel.
I know Destiel. Oh, Lord.
But I have to say, I have a new favorite line that Castiel said, and it was on this very last episode of the season.
Yeah, what is it?
You know how I love when he says, I do not understand that reference.
Yes!
Well, this time, it was when he had that conversation with Crowley. You're not on my contacts list.
Yes! Oh, my goodness. That scene at the crossroads when they're brokering, I was cracking up so hard. I was like, this is shades to when Cass first came onto the scene, him and Mark Crowley, and they would go back and forth. But again, like you said, Toni, this did not feel like, to me, as with you, a season finale episode. This could have been something that could have been the season premiere or a mid-season premiere. It did not. It was purposely, I think, made to make us feel very uneasy and make us feel very emotional. I don't know. I heard there's some people being critical of the episode. Didn't have enough oomph, but I think that it wasn't meant to be. I think that it was supposed to be more of an emotional ride than it was supposed to be bing, bang, boom. Yeah, we got that, but if you look through the entire season, and I can't wait until it's up on Netflix so you can, again, watch the whole arc uninterrupted, we'll all be able to see the dynamic and the ups and downs and all that other stuff. So I don't know. I've been going on a tangent half the night. Okay.
I just loved it. I just think it was the perfect, I just think it was the perfect ending for now. You know what I mean? And then I think the opener of season 11 is going to be like phenomenal. So
it's going to be off the chain. It's going to be off the chain. They should finally. They need to do a 2-hour episode one of these days.
yeah.
You know, because they try to pack so much into it. And I'm wondering, because if these rumors are true, Mark Pellegrino, Lucifer, who I wear these horns on behalf of, and Crowley, was at the rap party. I'm wondering if they taped scenes with him and we did not see it.
Possible.
No.
So, and I know that, remember, and somebody tweeted, was it Robbie Thompson? You know when we all saw and were tweeting very like, hello, Dean in the hoodie? When Dean had the hoodie on a couple of episodes ago, and we were all like fangirling because he wore the hoodie. Well, apparently there was a working out clip that was on the cutting room floor. That's why he was in the hoodie. So I'm like, oh, snap. Are these going to be in the DVD? I'm like, are they going to be on Netflix? Expanded? Because it's clear that they left stuff on. They left stuff. So.
Well, at least we only have to wait till August until probably the season's going out on DVD, right?
Right. I think. I don't know, because I'm noticing. Is anybody else noticing how quick the networks are getting stuff on iTunes and Netflix? Like, isn't Arrow already up on iTunes?
Oh yes. I didn't get to. Well, we're going to discuss that on Monday, huh? Because that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. Let me. You know what? I'm gonna check really quick on something. I'm still here, but I'm gonna check something because
How do you check things on iTunes?
I'm not gonna check iTunes, but I'm gonna check Amazon to see if there's a pre-order for season 10.
Well, I know on iTunes, I just downloaded the last episode of season 10.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just seeing if you know how you can season 10. Yeah, you can get it on. Yeah, you can definitely get it on Amazon Prime as well. But I was looking for the. I was looking at. Let me just see DVD. Let me see Blu-ray. Because that'll kind of give you an idea of when. Okay. Season 10, September 8th.
Really?
That's the quickest I've ever seen. It's already up on pre-order. Let me show you guys. Let me share it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's tentative, but yeah, here is the pre-order, you guys, for Supernatural season 10. Technically, it's going to be out, and these always change, but September 8th for both Blu-ray and regular DVD.
Yeah, because I know that with The Walking Dead, it's usually like August, September that the season goes on Netflix and out on DVD. Because usually when they release it on DVD, they release it on Netflix too.
Right, and they will. Like, I know Sons of Anarchy, the last season just showed up maybe a week and a half ago on Netflix. But it's already been out. It was out a month and a half before on Blu-ray. So I just noticed, I'm like, I think that they're going really, I think this will be up sooner. I think it'll be up on Netflix. It would not surprise me. I bet money it's up on Netflix in August. I would bet the farm on. Or sooner. Especially if that's up on iTunes already.
Yeah, it's weird how they do that.
It is. It is. But you know,
Well, I was stunned how Arrow, I think the night after or the morning after, I was looking on iTunes looking up for the soundtrack, and it already said season 3 for $29.99.
yeah, yeah, that's so weird. And but I literally remember, like, with Sons of Anarchy, literally that last night, Kurt Sutter, you know how I don't know if anybody watched Sons of Anarchy, which was a phenomenal show. And they did the after show called Afterward, and a lot of times, you know, they'd have, you know, Kurt Sutter, who is the executive producer, writer on there, and a lot with the stars, and they talk about the episode, break down the episode. What Kurt Sutter said at that last one, because it was like it was their rap party, what he had said was he was giving everybody all the links to the pre-order for the last season. He's like, it'll be up in about a month. We were like, I was like, what? So in a month later, no lie, it was people were able to get the last season, and then they had this really beautiful whole box set of the series that came out like a month later, like a collector's edition. There was a collector's edition book, but they had that all out like a month after everything, and they just now released the season, like I said, the last season on like Netflix maybe a month ago.
That's awesome.
And it ended. The show ended in December. So that's pretty quick. That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, that is.
That's a quick turnaround. So, and I'm just looking at Amazon. The Flash pre-order is up. So is Arrow. Holy
Really?
crap! So is the Vampire Diaries in Gotham. Yeah.
Wow.
Holy crap! Well, now. But so I think we'll be able to all see it sooner rather than later, and it'll be cool. I'm dying to see that gag reel. The gag reels I think are gonna be classic.
I hope they have, like, Mark. I think Mark should be in this one, I guess.
Mark should be definitely in
Was it? I forget. Was he in the last one, or was he in very little? Like in the last
No,
one?
he was in the last one a lot.
Yeah.
I think he was in the last one a lot. Yeah, because there was that season 9 when they were in the Gabriel within not the car, but they were all three, him, Cass, and when him, Misha, and Jensen were sitting on the bench.
Oh, I think I think I remember that now.
I think Mark passed gas, and Jensen was like, "Woo!" I was like, "Guys."
I need to watch that again.
I need to watch that again too. I do too.
I think they were supposed to show a scene of Jensen freaking Mark out when, you know, the very last scene of season 9 or season 9.
Right.
But they never showed it for some reason.
Yeah, I know. They never showed it. I think during the rewind too, one of the days with the rewind, we need to put some of these gag reels up because some of them are just funny. And then that one, and the mockumentary. Have you guys seen the mockumentary that Misha directed?
I don't think I've seen that.
You've never seen that?
No.
Oh my gosh. That is the most epic thing ever. The guys are just over the top. They have Jensen playing like this yogi.
Oh God.
Like loves everybody. He's the complete opposite of what you would think Jensen Ackles typically is. And they have Jared being this like jerk. Over the top jerk with his head, you know, pretending that he wears a wig on his head. And you know, benches and clips like you don't want to see him, and you don't want to see him when he's like this. He goes, "This is my emotional state. You don't want to see me in this emotional state." Or look at me with his iPad and looking at himself in the mirror 24/7. I'm like,
I need to see this thing.
yes. And Misha just as a total outcast. As a total outcast, they treated him like dirt. And they treated Richard. Richard was Richard Spade. They had him. Oh, you're Gabriel, and he was in craft services. He goes, no one's supposed to know that I'm here, and he goes, no, you don't see me. They're but Gabriel, but Richard. And he's like, leave me alone. He goes to some runs. I was dying.
Oh my god.
And they keep having Jensen. They keep showing Jensen like, I'm being centered and. Just crazy stuff, and and apparently in the mockumentary, Jensen and Jared hate one another. So it's like crazy, crazy. It was so funny.
I remember that. Yeah.
Did you see it? Yeah, it was just before.
Oh yeah. How about when Misha gets fined?
Yes, yes, for blowing up everything.
See how Jim Michaels came to him? Oh my god.
It was great. And Jeremy Carver calls him in, and he says, I hate to say this to you, but didn't I tell you not to do that effing stuff? and then Jim Michaels was like, oh, here's your bill. He's like, there's like $100,000. Like, yep.
I need to watch this. You guys need to.
Oh, yeah, we should post that. We'll do that next week. We'll do it next week. But I wanted to a couple other things. I don't know if anybody else's shirts are coming in, but the Muslims World shirts are coming in, everybody. Yay! And I have an extra design.
That's a sweet design.
Isn't it a sweet design?
I like it.
I do too. And they say always keep fighting on the back. I have an extra shirt that we'll give away. So one of these days. So we'll definitely do that. I got an extra shirt. And hopefully Jared is getting all the rest that he can right now. Every time, probably wearing this because, I'm thinking about him, as we all are. So it was cool to see him tweet the other day. So hopefully he's just spending time with his wife and boys and enjoying himself.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, I hope he is too. Hopefully we'll see him at that Gilmore Girls reunion I think in another 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
that would be his
Jared's
first
honor. The real Dean. First
Yes,
Dean.
the real Dean. Everybody, let's make this no mistake. And Jensen can make fun of him all he wants because he does often about Gilmore Girls. He is
I know.
I know. And he is the original Dean, everybody. Okay? Mark our words. The original Dean. And hope for a reunion.
Well, did you see I read somewhere and saw an interview where Jared was being, when Supernatural was being started, developing, and he was being screened for Dean originally.
Yeah, he almost got that role. He almost got the Dean role. And here's that's a cool fun fact Toni brings up. He screen tested to be Dean Winchester, and actually Jensen Ackles auditioned to be Sam. And I'll tell you something. I saw this the other day. Jared's audition is on YouTube for Supernatural. Yes, I saw it a few days ago. So one of these days we'll have to pull it up, and it's and I'm like, no wonder they decided to pick him as Sam, because he would have made the better Sam. It was a good decision that they decided to do the switch.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have to cut out early.
Okay.
My little boy's got to go.
That's all right. That's okay. We're going to play the parody video, and then we're going to leave it at that because we don't have really that much to say. Okay? So what I'm going to do, everybody, I'm going to bring us out with the...
Did you cut off?
With, we'll probably start a rewind, and And actually, we have a companion column that's going along with those that are being done by D. Kursick, which have been getting the Indie Geeks so much traffic and good vibes. She's getting a ton of great reviews on just her first one, and I know she's reviewing them all from the beginning. It's literally like our version of a Bible for Indie Geek people. So we're going to take you out with this, and we will see everybody next week. And here comes the Supernatural parody by The Hollywood Show.
You're going to have to maybe bring that down a little bit.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Oops.
Oh, this is great.
Isn't it?
Well, the eye of the tiger part.
Yeah. Ostrich is hysterical.
Uh-huh.
This is so true about Timothy. That's so true. Oh, Rob.
Goodness. Oh, shoot.
Here we go.
Oh, my God, Richard.
Travis.
I can't wait to meet him.
I know.
Oh. Alfie. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Gil.
No way.
That's Gil. Sam.
Aw.
I can't even with Rob. I'm sorry. Thelma. Oh yeah.
Oh, Tomo.
Oh my
Oh, Mark.
God. Thelma. But his hair is on point. Timothy's hair is on point. I can't even. It's Sebastian.
Yes.
Loud and Swain. Yeah. Oh, yes, Mama Training Kevin.
That's hilarious.
I love the guy playing Crowley in this. He's good.
Yeah, I do too. There was that. I can't even. I don't know what this dance is, Misha.
Oh my God.
Misha. Okay.
Ah.
Yes! Do it, Jared. Do it.
Oh my God.
Whipping the beanie. I just noticed he aggressively strips. He does not dance, he aggressively strips. Woohoo! Girl, your dollars. I don't know what this is, Jensen. Okay.
Flash mob time.
I know, bless him. He looks good doing it, though. Who cares?
Too freaking funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you curtsy. Oh, you're so precious. Crazy.
Also, subscribe to our channel.
The behind the scenes thing stuff was hysterical.
Amazing cast of art of this production.
Okay, we'll stop it there. But that was hysterical.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know. Wow.
I thought you saw that.
That was funny.
Was it
No,
funny?
you know, I was thinking of the dance that I guess it was in Italy where Misha and Jensen were on stage dancing.
Oh,
That was
right, the
hilarious.
resume off?
Yes.
That was great.
I was screaming. That's how much I was laughing.
Yeah, yeah, because you had never seen that until I posted that, did you?
Exactly.
Alrighty, we're going to end it here. I don't have a whole lot to say really, except for that was an epic season finale. You guys can find me. We'll talk about the social media stuff. You can find me on my personal account at Bed of Roses 2001. I also run the Indie Geek Twitter account, which we're revamping, by the way. We're revamping the entire Indie Geek. We'll let everybody know in the next week or two what we're doing with it. But we got a whole batch of stuff that we are in the works of doing. We're running the Indie Geek fan site, and we also have a bunch of stuff that we're doing. You can find me also on my Facebook page also. Tori, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at my Twitter at RushTory, that's Tory. You can also find me in my Facebook group, The Infectious Walking Dead. That's facebook.com/group/The Infectious Walking Dead. You can also find me on our website, www.infectiouswalkingdead.com, and on Instagram at _theinfectious.
Okay, and Toni.
You can find me on Twitter, DrummerGirl71.
Right. And Jennifer.
I'm on Facebook, Jennifer SPN Fan, and Twitter, PRUDSAX, like saxophone, 08, sax 08, on Twitter. So.
Alrighty. And on behalf of Indie Radio and Indie Geek, everybody have a great night. We will be back Monday for Beyond Arrow. We're going to be, we're going to be rewatching episode 1 over the weekend. So everybody kind of keep looking for that. We have a bunch of stuff going on, this new relaunch of the Indie Geek, including the new name. We can't wait to tell everybody what's going on with it. But have a great week. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.